Hello everybody, my name is Milan Sanavne. Welcome to my channel Code Snippets. In this video, I will basically tell you how to use and where to declare the string constants. Now, the most appropriate place to declare the string constants is in the application.properties file. What we end up doing is creating a separate utils class for that, which is old, let's say obsolete. So once you declare your constants in the application.properties file, how do you use them? There are two ways to do that. I will be shedding light on both of these methods. Let's begin by creating a new project. I'll be using the web dependency only, and that's all that's required here. Okay, my project is ready. Let's go to the application.properties file right away, and I'll begin with giving it a port address. Mm, let's select 2048 because I've been playing that game a lot lately, so why not? Uh, let's have two different variables here. Variable. Okay, now let's go ahead and make a controller. I'll annotate it with that rest controller and have a get mapping. Where did it go? Hmm. Okay, let's map it to the default address. And we'll be returning all of the properties in the property file as a list, one by one by one. So yeah. So now I have the methods stub ready, but I still haven't written any code to obtain the values from the properties file. Let's start doing that. I'll begin with using @value annotation, the string. Uh, I'm getting the foo value. So let's call the string this foo, and the value annotation is not complete unless and until I provide it some value. So in this case, to get the application or the value from the application or properties file, I'll write over here variable dot foo. I can do this same thing for bar. This is the bar and bar, and let's get a little adventurous. What if I have a variable that's not declared in the application or properties file? Okay, what happens in that case? List properties. Oh, my bad. List of string. utils.add, add foo, add bar, add geek, and return new response entity. In the constructor, I will pass this list along with http status dot. Now, in any industrial application or in any real world scenario, this is a status that you would never use. The only place you can use this is, well, while you're practicing, so why the heck not use it? Let's see what happens. I'm expecting that this code will not compile because there is an unsatisfied dependency over here. You see, it could not resolve the placeholder variable.geek because this does not exist in the application.properties file. So instead of using this particular syntax, let's just try this for now. Geek dot variable. Okay, geek variable. I have it, and now I run it, and it will run. Yes, perfect. I go to localhost. Oh, come on. 2048. What's wrong with me? 2048. Yes, we have all of the variables here. Now let's say that for some reason, like I entered geek variable over here. For some reason, this property, I'm unsure whether it exists or not. So I can provide a default value for that property in case it is not found. To do that, I just put a colon ahead and I enter the desired value ahead. Geek variable. This too will work in the same way. I mean, this will give out the same way, but it won't work the same way. I'll go ahead and reload this. We have geek variable, fine. Now let's use another method to get the value from application.properties file. That can be done by using environment. Wired environment. Now I can do this. Environment dot get property variable dot foo. And also let's try over here. Environment dot get property dot geek. Now this is a property that exists and this is a property that does not exist. Let's see what happens in both the cases. Save it, reload it, and observe. So the foo variable that was available, I got it, no problem. But the geek variable that I did not have, I was given a null value. Now imagine that in a code where I am being returned a null value from the properties file, there will be unnecessary additional checks required. Furthermore, a person may not be aware that a null is being returned. For example, someone using my code to access a particular string that is stored in my properties file and a null is returned to him. He blindly just uses it and the code, well, erupts because of the null pointer exception. That's bad. So I would recommend that you go ahead and use the at the rate value annotation because it provides a better control over the behavior of your application. So this is all about, this is it. Yes, it's everything that you need to know about using values from application or properties file. Thank you.